What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where today we are taking you through a team that got me to top 100 on the leaderboard. Not just top 100, but top 68 on the leaderboard to be exact, with Charjabug, Shadow Kingdra, and Greninja. And I have to give credit where it's due. I did not come up with this team by myself. I actually copied this team from a friend of the channel, someone that has been featured on the channel multiple times, Semi, former #1 on the global leaderboard, and he mentioned he was running this team to some success in a top secret messenger server. Maybe some people that see this video will know which server I'm talking about. Top secret, super secret, but I stole it from him. I ran the team, and here we are. So hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for making a video on it. The Summer Cup is coming to a close. Without further ado, we're going to get into the battles. Charjabug, Shadow Kingdra, Greninja, and I got to tell you, we start off with a bang. Also, trying out like a new little goatee look. This could be a special edition video. I don't know if we'll keep this look or if we'll just get rid of the goatee like right away. Could be a special edition. Right away, we're playing Ryblet, terrific player from Washington State, and we are going to land the outrage here, and we've seen this team actually. So we're in like the leaderboard-ish range, and when you're in the leaderboard-ish range, you tend to see some of the same trainers, some of the same teams. I had seen Ryblet and some of his teammates running the same team, so I figured it was going to be Credilli in the back, and although I get kind of hard countered by this team, I figured maybe there's some play. And Greninja can kind of pull some shenanigans against Credilli because you can outpace it and you can hit for neutral damage. So we're going to completely farm down this Ferrothorn and getting ready to swap right away. This way we have a head start against the Credilli. Gonna go for this Hydro Cannon right away, and Greninja is so spammy. The Hydro Cannons are going to fire off very quickly. And then check out what happens here. I know this is just going to be a rock slide most likely, but we are going to have to respect it anyway. Got to respect that damage. I go for the bait thinking he's got a shield. He's got to respect it to get off his rock slide. And Ryblet, being an absolute savage, doesn't shield? Like, what? I was so caught off guard. He doesn't shield. So I shield in response. He's one off a move on his Skeledirge, so I have to do one and throw. Check out what happens here. So he has the move. I'm going to wait because I figure he waits for me to catch. And then I see him throw a move. So he throws him Incinerate. So then I do one and throw. And then I decide to just swap because I have a discharge. And then he throws. And now he doesn't have a move because he Shadow Balls me. So I do one. I go for the Night Slash because he's about to get to a Disarming Voice. So I have to settle for a Night Slash and hope it's enough. And it's enough. And we overcome the RPS to win this game somehow. So a pretty insane win to start things off. Charjabug into Skelly, Ferrothorn versus Kingdra, and then Credilli versus Greninja. So kind of triple countered, but able to sneak away with a win there somehow. Some way, somehow. Next opponent. Here we go. Charjabug into Tropius. Neutral lead. For proper timing, you want to throw after 5 Volt Switches. And if I remember correctly this game, I think I actually throw on bad timing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm throwing after 4 Volt Switches. That's 16 versus 18 turns. That's not proper timing. Should have thrown after 1 more Volt Switch for proper timing. So already we're like 9 seconds into the game, and I've made a misplay. I'm going to throw after 2 here. So this is proper timing. 2 Volt Switches, if you can. 8 versus 9 turns. And the Tropius is going to get off a move here. We're going to be willing to let this go because we can simply shatter or Dragon Breath down with Kingdra. They swap in Giraffrig. This is perfect. This is perfect. Greninja is going to do amazing here. And I know this is just going to be a Psychic Fangs. 3 Confusions. So we are going to overfarm here quite a bit. Not the best timing by me, but I just wanted to overfarm as much as I could because I wasn't expecting them to shield, but they actually do shield. And I boost. And I'm going to throw right away. And they actually double shield to get off another Psychic Fangs. So I'm going to shield now because they obviously want to get rid of this Greninja. I just throw right away this time. And we have a boosted Greninja. Shields are down. This is very scary for the opponent. They come back in trophies. We get the farm down. We're one off a move, and they top left. So probably double confusion with Oranguru, most likely. And Oranguru would not have appreciated a boosted Night Slash there from Greninja. I just heard a bang from one of my neighbors. I wonder if you guys could have heard that. I wonder if you guys heard that. Who we got next? Who we got next? Battle starting. It's going to be... I can't pronounce that. Charger Bug into Charger Bug. I do not like the Charger Bug mirror. It's no fun. Very boring. Very boring mirror. I've got a relatively high-ranked Charger Bug, so I oftentimes lose the Charge Attack priority. I wonder if people purposely run a higher attack Charger Bug just for this scenario. I think they probably do, especially in the Go Battle League when you see it more. Definitely one of the more common leads in this Summer Cup. And typically, if you guys run this team here today on Thursday when this video goes live, or on the last day before the leagues change, typically if we both throw here on this second Charge Attack priority, I will hard swap Kingdra, go for the farm down, but they expect it. Vigoroth comes in. I don't really like this matchup for Kingdra, to be honest, but it's good in the sense that Greninja is avoiding it, so that's good for us. If we can get the Octazooka debuff, of course, that's amazing. If we don't get it, it's not very good. Octazooka actually connects, so that's good because we get rid of Vig, and they've got one Pokemon left. It's a Poliwrath, so I need this debuff to give ourselves a chance. I really need this debuff to give ourselves a chance. Otherwise, I think we're done for. We do get the debuff, so now we're still in it. Now we're still in it because Poly's debuffed. I can take it as long as they're not running Dynamic Punch, right? I resist all the charge attacks. Scald doesn't do that much. I actually get debuffed. They catch. I don't think that's a big deal, though, because I need to get rid of Charger Bug anyway. So then I just swap my own Charger Bug. I'm going to get off 2 Volt Switches, and I just need 1 Water Shuriken. And that's a GG. So a bit of a weird game there. Technically, his backline kind of RPS'd my backline, but we still find a way to win. And saving that Charger Bug was huge, right? If I had not pivoted Kingdra, I think we lose that game without a doubt. But saving that little bitty bit of health on the Charger Bug allowed us to win. Look at that, 2640. Starting to approach that expert range. Still a little ways away, for sure. But starting to approach it. See if we can skip ahead a little bit. Finding that next battle. Hilda Clash, terrific player. Look at that drip as well, like a white suit. Very cool. Charger Bug versus Ferrothorn. Kind of a weird matchup. Throws on, I think he threw at 6, which forces me now to throw on weird timing. I think now I have to throw after 1, otherwise I'd be going over 100 energy. So this is a weird matchup because Charger Bug you'd think would win since I'm hitting for neutral X Scissors. However, you're going to see, in order to win this matchup, I would have to, like, expend my energy right away. Because the Ferrothorn is just getting to another Power Whip, so I would have to, like, fire off my X Scissor here pretty much instantly. But instead of doing that, I'm going to instead elect to commit a shield. So I am going down a shield, but I'm going to be able to come out with a lot of energy. So I have to go down a shield here in the lead. But I come out with a lot of energy. I elect to throw the Discharge, and then I swap into Kingdra. Is this the right play? I'm not sure. Hilda Clash is going to fire off a charge attack here. I'm going to respect the potential Sludge Wave. He brine baits like an absolute savage. And then there is a Trevenant in the back. So now I'm thinking like, oh man, we are absolutely toast. We are cooked. We don't get the debuff either. Absolutely brutal. Throws right before we get to the Zuka. Beautiful counting by Hilda Clash. Really nicely done. Seed Bomb connects. Yeah, I think we're toast here. But we're going to play it out. Greninja. I catch on Charger Bug, hoping that I could, like, CMP. And then check this out. I actually get to the double Night Slash. Double Night Slash. Get the shield. Win the charge attack priority. Win the charge attack priority, Greninja. Are you kidding me, bro? Knocks out the Trev. And now we're going to knock out the Toxapex. What we thought we were done and dusted. Able to sneak out a win there with the catch of the Seed Bomb on the Charjabug. So, looked like we were absolutely done for, but able to sneak away with a win in that one. So that was a nice little win. Finding that next opponent here. Yeah, can't shout out Semi enough for the team. I heard he's on a beautiful vacation with his beautiful girlfriend and her family, I believe. He's living the life. Shout out to Semi. Little does he know, I'm running his team in the Go Battle League. And now we're up against Shadow Kingdra. So in this matchup, typically what happens is they'll throw the Octazooka right as you get to that second X-Scissor. You should live in Octazooka and get it off, but you don't know whether you're going to get debuffed. I don't get debuffed. That's beautiful for me. And this will do considerable damage. We hard swap, so we're up a shield. And we've taken minimal damage on our Kingdra. It was a little bit of a visual error there, so we did take a few Dragon Breaths that just didn't quite show up until the Air Slash registered. Leaf Blade, we're going to shield here. And a bait here would be kind of risky, so we're going to go for the Outrage here. Guarantee the shield or the knockout with this hard-hitting Outrage. They correctly shield. Nice job by them. And we're gonna let this go, I think. Yeah, we're gonna let it go because now at least I can get a head start on Greninja rather than like shield and have to use energy to throw and then give them a head start on whatever their back Pokemon is. Now I'm gonna be the one with a head start on Greninja. So I'm going to overfarm a little bit, throw the Night Slash here. So I'll have a slight head start on Greninja against whatever the back Pokemon is for them. Night Slash connects, and it's a Lantern. Unfortunately, I think they've got us here. Unless we were able to boost. Even if we boosted, don't know if that would even be enough for us to overcome the situation. Surf is going to be able to put us really low. And I do get the damage registration error here, but we would need a Night Slash, a boost, and another Night Slash to win this. Because as you see, the second Night Slash wouldn't even be enough. So, GG. Lantern, unfortunately, even after its nerf, going to dominate the Greninja in the back. Next battle. Here we go. Scary looking outfit for the opponent. Charjabug into Vigoroth. Matchup of the meta, basically. Probably the most common matchup I've seen, at least. And in my opinion, as the Vigoroth, you don't want to go for Rock Slide in this like even shield matchup. You want to go for Body Slam because 2 Body Slams plus the counters is pretty much enough anyway. This opponent goes for Rock Slide. I prefer that, to be honest. I prefer that because they're going to have a hard time countering me down here. They're going to have to throw a Body Slam anyway before I get here. So yeah, they have to throw Body Slam. I'm just going to let this go. I have the shield advantage. And let's see, do they even reach a Body Slam? No, they don't before I get the Dragon Breath down. Now I'm up a shield. Greninja's avoiding their Charjabug, which is great for me. I'm going to put up a shield. Let's see, how do I approach this? I actually throw the Outrage, that's right, because I don't want them to live the Octazooka and get off the second X-Scissor. So I throw the Outrage. They shield, and I'm like, I'm just going to put this all on Greninja, because I get to Night Slash before they get to the next one. So I put it on Greninja, and it's Pidgeot. I throw after 4, because theoretically he should have been 1 turn behind. I don't know if he actually was, though, or if the game just gave him a 0-turn swap. Hydro Cannon connects. I'm going to respect a potential Aerial Ace Brave Bird, but unfortunately we do get Feather Dance Beta. That is not good. Not good at all. But I do overfarm. I'm going to Night Slash here. Should be enough. And then we're 1 away from the Hydro Cannon. And we are debuffed, so I don't think Night Slash would be quite enough. So I was going to go for the Hydro Cannon. They felt like it was over. So they top left. Probably was over, but I would have played it out if I was them. Just because like Volt Switch would do so much. And if Hydro Cannon wasn't enough. Because I was double debuffed, right? So I would have at least played it out if I was them, but yeah, Hydro Cannon was still probably enough, even with the double debuff. GG. Who we got next? I've heard some mixed reviews from people's opinions on the Summer Cup. A lot of people do not seem to like it. But I know not everyone, myself included, has much of a roster for Master Leagues still. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the current meta. Are you playing Master League? Are you playing Summer Cup? Your thoughts on the two. Here we go. Oh, this is Softoph. One of the few trainers actually recognized the avatar. Charjabug into Vigoroth. Neutral matchup, of course. Soph is probably going to go for the body slam. And Soph, I remember, plays this really well because she is an exceptional player. Going for the X-Scissor here. And Soph is going to shield it up. And she's going to overfarm the maximum here. Throws right before I get to the next one. Has so much extra energy on this Vigoroth. Body slam just barely knocks out because of all the residual energy that she farmed up. And she's going to do one counter. Fires off the Rock Slide against my Kingdra. And then comes in Mantine. But then Soph makes a slight mistake. She actually goes for the charge attack priority here. Whereas she could have thrown one wing attack earlier. Which basically makes this Aerial Ace go to waste. And now I have Greninja up a shield against Quag. So basically, Soph could have had the opportunity to have like an even shield scenario, because I probably would have shielded my Kingdra. But instead, now Greninja up a shield should just be smooth sailing here. So a slight mistake and a rare mistake from Soph. And I'm sure she was a little bit upset because little Soph is always hard on herself. But we luckily are going to scoot by. I'm sure she will get me next time. Just going to shield the Stone Edge here, go for the Night Slash. And Greninja is going to knock out Quagsire with the Night Slash here. And 1-2 Water Shuriken to knock out the Mantine. Sometimes even Rise can beat the celebrities, the Softofs of the world. And it's on to the next one. Battle starting. Hamad Munir, terrific player. Charge into Poliwrath, terrific lead for us. Swaps Kingdra. And we're going to go for the X-Scissor here. X-Scissor is very threatening to the Kingdra, so very well may grab a shield, and it does. Kingdra will threaten with an Octazooka before we can reach the second one, so he's going to throw it. I'm going to respect it with a shield. And I don't see whether I get debuffed. I actually just go straight here, and I guess the plan is I know I can reach an Outrage before they get to a charge attack and before I get countered down, so that's just the plan, just guarantee the shield or the knockout. The awkward thing here, right, is now our switch timers are misaligned, and now the opponent is going to be able to switch into their Backmon while I'm still switch locked. So now I'm locked against a Diggersby, and I'm in a really bad spot because I can't get out. Probably should have waited my timer, but the thing is, 2 charge attacks had already been thrown before I had ever switched. So if I had waited my timer, I think there's a chance Poliwrath would have never even thrown its attack. It would have just switched already, and it would have been the same result. So I wasn't really sure if I could have done anything to win this game, which was really frustrating because I have such a good lead, right? I have Charjabug into Poliwrath, and I was like thinking for a good minute after this game, and I'm like, I really don't know if I could have won or really done anything to win this game. I was trying to think about it. And I'm still thinking right now, like, I don't know what I could possibly do to win. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. But GG's to Hamad. And, yeah, if we replay that game, we'd have to replay that game like multiple times, I feel like, for me to try and figure out a way to win. Because there has to be some way, right? Because on paper, I have like positive matchup, neutral matchup, positive matchup. But the way that the Kingdra ahead of energy makes it so difficult for me to retain switch or like without giving him an advantage makes it so difficult. Because if I just swap my Kingdra in, I give him a potential chance to debuff me first. So, just so annoying. But I'm dealing with my own medicine, right? I'm dealing with the same Kingdra safe swap, which I think we might talk about in a part 2 type video. But now we got Charjabug versus Credilli. A bit of an annoying matchup here because the timing's very weird, right? So Credilli's going to always throw after 5 for proper timing. So then you're kind of forced to throw after 1. This is Dejan, I believe. So Dejan tried to catch. We were able to see it. So we swap in Greninja, which is great for us. Greninja's so spammy. We're going to shield, respect the disarming voice. It would knock us out. We're going to throw after 1 Water Shuriken here. So spammy, able to outpace the Skeledirge. Hydro Cannon knocks out. And Credilli's going to fire off the charge attack here. I thought I would live a Rock Slide. It actually knocks me out. And I've got all this energy. I had kind of lost track of Credilli's energy here. So I think I might have been able to do 2 Volt Switches. But I get kind of scared. I'm a scaredy cat here. And I throw after 1. I think I could have thrown after 2. Dejan throws after 1, and now I'm like, I'm just going to save a shield for Kingdra, put it all on Kingdra, because Kingdra is just so dangerous when shields are down. I'm going to respect the charge attack here, save some health, and what is going to be in the back? It's a jelly, and it's a bubble jelly. If this was a Hex jelly, I think we would have been in some serious trouble, but the bubbles are double resisted, which is really lucky for us. Bubbles doing virtually no damage, probably like 1 or 2 damage each bubble. And we take the Shadow Ball, and the Dragon Breaths will outpace before we take a Bullet Seed and a G to the G. Kingdra ends up clutching it in the end for a win there. And it's on to the next one. I had one of those nights tonight where I was literally laying in bed trying to fall asleep, and I could not fall asleep. So I got up. I prepped some meals for tomorrow. I unloaded the dishes. And then I was like, I've got some footage. I kind of know what videos I want to make for tomorrow. Stay tuned for a Taiwan regional recap that I got submitted over 2 weeks ago, that I have been putting off to the side because it's a little bit extra time of editing. It's a little bit extra effort. And I feel very bad it's taken me so long to get to, because I'm very appreciative to the trainer that sent me this footage. It's very exclusive, very kind of them to send it and trust it to send my way to recap it. So I'm really excited to make that video. But here we are. I think we got like 1 or 2 more battles here in this one with the Greninja team. Outrage, the rare trainer that actually went for the outrage in the situation. They safe swap the Toxapex, excuse me. And the Toxapex is so bulky, causes a little bit of an issue for our back line. They successfully shield the outrage. And at this point, I'm just going to save the shields for Greninja, because I felt like with both my shields still in play, they might go for a bait. And at this point, yeah, it's in just about Night Slash range, so I'm just going to save shields for Greninja. The awkward thing is, I don't know if the Kingdra on their side will faint to a Night Slash yet. So that's what my concern is at this point. Also, what's the third Pokemon going to be? It's a Lickitung. That's huge for us. I'm also scared of them catching a Hydro Cannon on Kingdra. That could be devastating for me. So I'm over farming, and I'm actually going for Night Slashes, and I boost. And you know what? I don't think the boost necessarily made the difference, because I feel like Night Slash might have been enough anyway against the Shadow Kingdra. So I don't think it necessarily changed the outcome. I think I might have had it anyway. But people were saying like boost con in the chat. But we're actually going to have, I think I might post a little compilation video of like the most epic Greninja wins, because we ran this team, which is rare for me. Normally I switch up teams literally like every 2 to 3 sets when I play on stream. And we ran this team for like 12 sets to over 2 days, which is very rare for me. And this last battle of the video, I believe, is a crazy one. So let's go. Charger Bug versus Credilli. Shadow Credilli this time. And we are going to go for the X-Scissor here. X-Scissor grabs a shield. Another move coming from the Credilli. This is going to hurt. It is a Shadow Credilli. Extra damage puts us really low. They come in with Tropius. I panic a little bit, throw the X-Scissor. I don't know if this was really where I wanted to use it. I probably would have been better off saving this energy for that Credilli. But instead I expend it onto Tropius. Now, in a bit of a weird spot. I've already used a shield. I've found with this team, you always want to keep at least one shield for Greninja if possible. So that's what we're trying to do. We're going to save a shield for Greninja. Going for the Octazooka here. It's going to connect. I actually almost prefer this. Let the Kingdra go. Get a head start with Greninja. Greninja's going to get 2 Water Shuriken head start here. That's good for us. It's Credilli coming back in. The unfortunate thing here is Credilli is a pretty bulky Pokemon. A Hydro Cannon is not going to be enough to knock out here. So that is not good. We're going to have to shield. A Rock Slide would nearly knock us out. Rock Slide gets shielded. It's Decidueye in the back. Decidueye can tank a Night Slash here. So I think this is going to be GG. But wait a sec. They shield and we boost. They give us the only win condition. Luck plus a little bit of skill is sometimes what you need. And that is a GG. So very fortunate. A bit of a mistake by our opponent, right? Because they would live a Night Slash. So they just made a bit of a mental error there. And of course, us getting that low percentage boost chance hands us the victory in the end. So very lucky. Someone will comment, streamer luck, content creator luck. Yes, we got very lucky to win that last game, but content, okay? And I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. All comments on the video are appreciated. Subscribe to the channel. If you, I think I already said that. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.